Hi there, I'm Charlie and welcome to day 20 of Vlogmas. Today I will be creating a DIY Pom-Pom Christmas wreath, and here it is. I mentioned back on day 1 that I knew I wanted to do a DIY wreath of some kind for Vlogmas, but it wasn't until I was actually out shopping that I stumbled across this. I've never made a pom-pom before and I've never made a Christmas wreath before, so I have absolutely no idea how this is going to go. But I do have the kit here and I've got all the supplies needed, so what do you say we give it a try? First things first, let's unbox it and have a gander at what supplies we have. And here they are. Firstly, and most importantly, we have the instruction sheet, which I absolutely will need for this process. Next up, I have 3 different sizes of pom-pom making guides. I don't even know if you can see these because they're see-through, but I have 5 different shades of yarn. I have the metal hoop to attach everything onto, and I have a ribbon for hanging the wreath when it's complete. Having had a look through the instructions, I think the best way for us to do this is to make one pom-pom together, and then I'll speed run through the rest and we'll show the end result. So with that decided, let's grab a camera and make us a pom-pom. Okay, I thought I would start with the red yarn and the largest of the pom-pom making guides. Now, according to the instructions, we have to line the 2 pieces up like so, and then begin to wrap the yarn around both of them together. And we're going to do this all the way around, but leave a gap at this open end. Okay, I have put a decent layer across the majority of the band. I haven't gone all the way to the ends and I haven't done it too thick just because this is the first one that we're trying out. But once we're happy with how much is wrapped around, we can trim off this piece. And now we need to trim all around the edges of the pom-pom guides between the 2 sheets. I can't help but feel that I messed this up. Then it says to run a string through the gap between them and tie it in a knot, and to double knot it around the other side. Okay, so I did lose a couple of strands in that process, and I also cut up one of the guides. So I'm going to experiment a little, but this is the start, at least, of my first ever bauble. Now, we do have to trim it so that it's slightly more uniform. Let's trim off some of these long bits. It's definitely not super even, but I think it qualifies as a pom-pom. Now, I'm gonna leave these 2 pieces long because we're going to use these to actually tie it to the wreath itself. So now that we know how to make the pom-pom, I'm going to go ahead and make a lot more pom-poms. And once all of the pom-poms are finished, I'll come back and we can put together our pom-pom wreath. Whew! That was a lot of pom-poms. It is now several hours, many hand cramps, and at least 1 pain flare-up later. So here I have my selection of pom-poms. I made 2 pom-poms in each size for each color. Before we actually start attaching them to the hoop, I just want to draw attention to the aftermath of me trying to use these. This is the worst one. I don't know how well you can see this, but she didn't turn out very well. The rest of them are all damaged, but to a much lesser degree. I think it's safe to say that I am not very good at making these, and I don't really have the hand dexterity to continue trying. It's caused a lot of pain for me. So at this point, let's go right ahead and start assembling our wreath. This is the hoop that we will be attaching all of the pom-poms to in order to create our wreath. We're simply going to take the 2 long strands that we used to tie our pom-pom together and then tie them to the hoop wherever we want them until it is completely full. Let's do it! Now that all of the larger pieces have been added on, I'm going to go in and add all of the smaller pieces to fill it in, but I just wanted to give you a bit of an idea of how we're actually assembling them. It is turning out pretty interesting so far, but obviously it has a long way to go. Now I'm going to continue tying on all of the remaining pom-poms and I will show you our completed wreath. And here it is. For all of the trouble that this caused me, it turned out super cute. So after I individually tied on every single bauble, I trimmed off the excess long string from tying them on, and then I attached this ribbon to actually hang the wreath. And it's really nice. It's fun, it's fuzzy, it's cute. I have very little complaints about the end result. The process was a nightmare, but the end result here is really cute. Of course, if you were doing this yourself, you can add as many or as little baubles in whichever size or color as you want. want. If I had taken the time to actively plan out the placement and design of the baubles before I started making them, I would have done things differently. I probably would have had, say, a concentration of larger pom-poms at the bottom, getting smaller at the top, and then have a color cascade or something like that. But given what we were working with and given the fact that I didn't do any of that planning, I think the end result is pretty freaking cute. And I think that that's all there is to say about it. And there we have it. That was my DIY Pom-Pom Christmas wreath. I had a hell of a journey to get this where it is today, but I am very happy with how it turned out. I honestly think it is really cute and I would absolutely display this. Obviously this won't go outside. My front door is currently spoken for, and because of the yarn, I don't want it exposed to the weather, but this will make a great indoor wreath. I'm really happy with it. Let me know in the comments below whether you'd ever try something like this yourself and whether you have any tips for handling pom-poms. That was a nightmare. Thank you so much for watching this video. I really hope you liked it. And if you did, please don't forget to give it a thumbs up and hit the subscribe button so you don't miss out on any more Vlogmas coming this month. I hope you're having an amazing day and I can't wait to see you all soon. Bye!